What is up, everybody? My name is Dane Thompson, and welcome back to another episode of Burndown. So, in today's video, you've guessed it, we have an unboxing. So I've been waiting for this thing for a little while, and a little bit of backstory. This is from Vyper chairs. They found me on Instagram. They followed some of the stuff I was doing. They reached out to me, and were like, "Hey, you know, we make these really cool chairs essentially, and why don't you check our stuff out? If you ever want one, hit us up, let us know." So initially you kind of scroll through, you're like, "Oh, that's cool." And you're like, "Yeah, it's not really a necessity. I don't really need that thing all that much technically." Well, this is how I convinced myself. It's because the stool I'm sitting on right now, I realized I've had this same stool. It's a little drummer chair, I'll show you guys in a minute, that my wife's brother had a storage unit he couldn't afford. So I drove over there because we had a truck, so I had to go help, right? So I show up, and the stuff that was left over to move these things, he had a broken down wicker chair, he had a beat up bowling pin, and he had this drummer stool. And I drove my V8 truck all the way down there at like $5 a gallon to move that stuff. And I was not happy about it, and I'm like, I'm keeping this, and I'm keeping this, and then I threw the wicker chair in the trash. So the bowling pin, I actually painted it and gave it to my father-in-law for Christmas a few years ago because it was his father's bowling pin, so I decorated it real nice. And then I kept the drummer stool. Well, fast forward, that has to be 11 years ago, maybe 10, 11. I guess it could be longer than that, but I've used this thing over and over and over. The only pet peeve I have with it is like when you move it, sometimes the lid pops off. But other than that, it's worked. You know, it's kind of adjustable, it's light, you know, and it is what it is, but it's the one thing that I've been able to like keep in one piece that I've had around the shop. It's kind of small and portable. Anyway, long story short, I figured if I got a new stool, you know, what would I get? I never really thought about it until they reached out. So I got on the old interwebs and started talking to them, and I'm like, well, if we're gonna do it, let's do it right. So without further ado, let's open this thing up. I'll show you guys what I got. I'm actually pretty excited. I haven't seen any of this in person, so we're gonna see it together for the first time. But I will show you, here's my little drummer stool. So this is what I sit on, and then this part always falls off. And that's really like a pet peeve because sometimes I'll be like welding or doing something, and I'll grab it to go move it, and then it just comes off in your hand, and now you got like the welding lead and all your stuff. And we're not gonna have to deal with that hopefully too much anymore. Although I am keeping this, it's my trusty stool, but this one is gonna be much, much better. So let's do this. It says this side up. I don't even know if it fits. We're gonna have to rearrange the studio. Yep, all the movie. This is all the movie magic, everything behind you. And then I got the doors off this thing. I mean, we're getting crowded over here. We're actually looking for space possibly too, but that's another video. Anyway, let me get some stuff, open this thing up. I'm actually pretty unprepared. I should have had my knife and everything, but I didn't. So, here we go. Let's check this boy out. Hopefully not give my address away to the whole interwebs. Probably not that hard to find anyway. Good thing I'm not hiding from anybody, so they would find me easily. So, packing looks nice. They put all the stuff in here. That's pretty slick. All my invoice, all the stuff. We won't show you that. Cool, they got me a little note. Hey Dan, thanks again for your Vyper chair purchase. We can't wait to get it in your hands. The seat looks killer once you get it assembled. Since this is such a unique chair, send us some pictures and videos on Instagram or DM. Also, it's getting to share. Feel free to tag us. So there you go. That's pretty cool. So it shows you that it's a pretty small company. I mean, this is handwritten. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this up on the wall. I've got stuff that people have sent in just to show you guys my son's artwork and different things that people have sent in. So there's some child screaming. This will definitely go up. So thank you guys very much. Sorry for the low production value though. I'm not gonna lie. So first and foremost, I want to show you guys this. Look at, they even have schematics on how to build this thing. This really is where it's at right here. This thing, I did see a sneak preview of this, so not gonna lie, pretty excited. One-handed. Here we go. Oh, come on. It's like Christmas with your hands tied behind your back. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, you get the red stitching. Bam. Wow. That is awesome. I am very excited about that. Look at the stitching. Look at all the detail. They even did a bean stitch right there for the little line to get all the detail. Because like in the stickers, some of this stuff gets lost. And then they did a red and a red because there's actually another reflection. Wow, on the artwork I sent them. That thing is killer. He's gonna be so filthy after I use the crap out of it. And they got the red stitching. Wow. That is unreal. That is freaking cool. Okay, that's enough on that. Let's see what else we got. I just hang that up, dude. I don't know about sitting on this thing. Wow. Thank you guys. That's freaking cool. And then someday if this ever wears out, I got a buddy that does sick leather work, and I was like, well, we can always redo the top, but I like that way too much. This thing ever wears out, I'm gonna cut that thing off and stick it on the wall. That thing's awesome. Probably set you guys up for another seat topper, I guess, because we could do that. So this is how you build it. So essentially, we got a real fancy chair. So, goodie box. Let's see what else we got. So that must be the ring. Ooh, check these out. I kind of got a theme going too with all my stuff these days. This is the color we went for on the arms. So that is cool. Nice and bright red. So then we got all of the arms for the stool. I believe it's 3 or 4. Oh, there's 4 of them. So those are all in here. I don't know if that's powder coat. I believe that's powder coat, not paint. A little pull tab. I don't know exactly what's that for. What that's for. We'll have to look at the deal. Looks like it's leather though. So this is the ring where your feet go and how the thing's assembled, which is really nice. Check that thing out. So I think that's stainless. It looks to be. I think it is stainless. So that is sweet. So it won't get all dirty and ugly. And then in the goodie box, let's see what they got in the goodie box. All right, so here is hardware. Wow, it's all grade 8 zinc plated stuff. So, sorry, grade 5. So zinc plated grade 5. So that'll look fantastic. And then these are actually really nice casters, because I've actually looked at buying casters because I have a table over there that has casters. You notice they're similar. So these are not the cheapy deal ones. These are pretty decent casters. Zerk's fitting. I guess it does say China on it, so maybe they're not the European ones, but they're nice nonetheless. And then this is probably everything to attach. Yeah, it looks like some billet pieces. Let me open that. Sorry for the crappy camera angles. Oh wow, look at that, it's machined. So that's a nice machine. That's fancy, man. So I believe this is probably where the stool mounts to, you know, the seat itself. So anyways, this guy. Okay, so these are all pieces. Wow, look at that thing, man. So it's all billet machined. This is the screw portion, the seat where the seat rides up and down. So I'm kind of picking up what they're putting down. I haven't looked at directions, but, and this is the last piece. So that looks like it's powder coated, and it looks, wonder that's stainless too. If it is, that is slick as all get out. So, okay. Whew, so it's like 100 in here. Yeah, it's about 100. Let me do this. I'm gonna cut it right here. Obviously I have 0 room, or maybe we'll time lapse it. We'll do that. So let me kind of make room throw you guys up on a time lapse. I'll assemble this thing, and then we'll take a look at it, and I'll give you my final impression of it. But so far so good. This thing looks phenomenal. All right, well, there you have it. Check this thing out. Bam. We've got the Uncle Gus Burndown, one of a kind, Vyper work stool. So look at this, it's all machined. There's a block body in there. This machine's in there. This adjusts your height. Just spin it around, stop it where you want. We got the red stitching, 5 casters, stainless. This is all steel, grade 5. Oh, grade 8 on these guys, grade 5 on these. It's all zinc plated. Very, very nice. These are all lock nuts, 3/4. This thing is phenomenal. So, big shout out and thank you. This thing is killer. It is very hot here. Thank you very much, Vyper Chairs, for coming through and building a killer seat. If I need another one, I know where I'm going to go. Maybe we'll get either a matching one, a different color, or we'll get one that actually just says Burndown on it. Or maybe we'll do a Malibu seat or something at some point. But thank you again, you guys. Thanks for watching. Shout out to Vyper Chairs. Like I said, get these guys if you want. I'll put a link in the description where you can go get your own chair. It's all custom made, ordered up. I don't know if they make certain ones. I think you pick everything. So the color, if you want custom stitching, if you want this colored, that, casters, all of it. So I designed this myself, sent it out to them, and they knocked it out of the park. So you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. Until next time, I'm out.